in 2 review sessions. Okay, the first one will take place, I believe I told you guys, at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock tomorrow is the first workshop. The second workshop will be at 4, between 4 and 4:30. Okay, we've also added a third workshop. I mentioned this earlier, I'm just repeating. A third workshop for Sunday will be at 5 p.m. So let's just go through everything. Okay, tomorrow, 2 workshops. First one at 2 o'clock. Second one between 4 and 4:30 p.m. That's 2 p.m. Between 4 and 4:30 p.m. is the second one. The third one is Sunday at 5 p.m. If you need more information, you can just send an email to Akaluso. That's AKALUSO, the number 40 at gmail.com. Send a message there, and I'll get you added. And then from there, I'll send you the Zoom links and all the stuff that you need to join the class. I'm not going to put out the Zoom link here, okay? So the Zoom link is strictly for people who register for the workshop. That is for Saturday, the 2 workshops, and also the one for Sunday, okay? So make sure you join. Once again, the exam is coming up very soon. We don't have that much time, okay? So come tomorrow, join those workshops. Let's dive in. I want all of you to succeed at this, and I know we can do this. Guys, I don't know where I put on my seatbelt because I was actually getting ready to drive off, but I wanted to run this quick live real quick, okay? So let me give you guys a little bit of a preview. Right now, I'm in my car, right, guys. I'm not on my laptop and all that stuff, but a little preview of what you will be getting when you come to the workshop, okay? We're going to be going through number one, exam style questions. I've told you guys a lot of times, in my opinion, some of the questions on the exam, okay, might be basic, some of them might be intermediate, and some of them might be advanced. And so I actually brought my book. I know, guys, I always talk about the book, the book, the book, the book, the book. When we come to the workshop, I'll be showing you guys questions on the screen. Okay, so don't worry about it. You're gonna have actual questions, and we're gonna do a deep dive into those questions, and I'll share with you guys words of wisdom on how to dissect a question and how to get all the information you need from that question to get the answer. Okay, or bring you close to getting the correct answer. Now, there's gonna be 5 major areas, right? We all know this. I have this book open right now to musculoskeletal, and I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Okay, this is not a teaching moment. I just want to kind of highlight a few things real quick, and then we'll push on. Okay, now when it comes to anatomical position, absolutely, guys. I truly believe that we can't go through therapy school not knowing what the anatomical position is all about. A lot of you that are in school, physical therapist assistant school or physical therapy school, or you're in the healthcare world, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, why is this important? It's important for a lot of reasons, right? A lot of pathologies out there could affect our anatomical position. If we have a patient that has scoliosis, how do they present? Do they look exactly like this? No, there's lateral curvature of the spine. Okay, the shoulders are asymmetrical, right? And there's a leg length discrepancy. See, guys, each time I say I'm not going to teach, I just end up just all this information in my head just pops out. So, because of that reason, it will affect our posture, our anatomical position, and our posture. Okay. So, of course, we have to know what good posture looks like. Okay. And let me flip to this page, guys. Just give me 1 second. I'm in my car at the moment, guys. And let me flip to this page and show you guys something real quick. Okay. Once again, look at these 2 pictures. Do you notice something? There's something called a plumb line, right? If you line up the plumb line from a lateral aspect, from the frontal plane, okay, what does it look like? What is it supposed to look like? A plumb line is just a string that you hang up in the ceiling and you just let it hang, and you have somebody standing laterally from, this is a frontal plane, of course, and this is what it looks like, right? So if it's faulty, they have a faulty posture, a faulty anatomical position, it might be looking something like that. So where would the plumb line be? So once again, guys, come to the workshop, okay? Pathologies, a lot of pathologies out there affect posture, affect the anatomical position, okay? So for that reason, we have to know this. This is not the only thing, guys. I know I'm waving this book at you guys right now. This is not the only thing that we need to know for the exam. I'm just giving you guys a little highlight of what you're going to be getting when you come to class. What we're going to be talking about when we dive into questions, okay, how to break down questions, how to understand what the question is all about, and how to bring you close to getting the question correct. That's that mindset that I talked to you guys about. I'm telling you, the exam hits different. If we walk in there and think we're going to just skate through this exam, no, it doesn't work that way. Go to the FSBPT website, okay, and read. What do they talk about? What do they expect us to know? How is the exam going to be structured? I read this, and it says that the questions will be well structured. So we also have to be well structured in our approach. Good posture versus faulty posture. There's five or six possible ways that they can ask you questions on the exam. That's what I think, guys. There's different ways they can ask you about this, but however they ask you, you are ready, because in our workshops, guys, we dive in and we stand on business. We get prepared, so when we go into that exam, we experience victory. Okay. Now, on one of my lives, I talked about the planes of the body. Okay, and guys, I'm just giving you guys a little preview of what's to come in the workshop. You have to come into the workshop to get the full package, the complete meal. Okay. Look at this page right here. It talks about the planes of the body. Do you think it's important? Of course it is. It ties into the picture that I just showed you guys earlier. Good posture versus faulty posture. How do we describe the body in terms of planes of the body? How is the body divided? You have your frontal, you have your sagittal, and you have your transverse, right? This is not lecture time, guys. And then you have something called an axis. For example, for the frontal plane, we're talking about the anterior posterior axis, right? Sagittal, what are we talking about, guys? So you have to come into the workshop once again to get more out of me and gain the wisdom and gain the knowledge, because however these questions will be presented to you on the exam, you will conquer. Don't worry about jobs right now. That's not the issue. The issue is not jobs. I just came off of a job right now, guys. I haven't even left the parking lot. Okay? I just came off of a job. I get text messages from other agencies and they need me to come and do some work. So don't worry about job. There's jobs out there. Focus on this. Focus on passing this exam, getting your license. What do you need? You need a score of 600. 599 does not count. 599 is almost like you're this close, but you can do better, right? So 600 is a passing score. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. 650, 700, 800, great. No employer out there in America is going to turn around and ask you, oh, I see that you have your license. What did you score on your national state board exam? Nobody's going to ask you that. The license gives you the audacity to work. This is the world of healthcare. This is not the world of IT and all these other things. I'm not saying that the world of IT is bad, but you will notice that when you're looking for jobs out there and it's not something that has a license, especially in healthcare, you will be in a long line. A lot of people out there, and not you guys, like in the world of IT, are crying over their jobs. There's hundreds of thousands of layoffs out there. But you're not the same. You have your PTA license, you're working steady, okay? So come to the workshop once again. Focus on this. We only have 6 chances, guys. I mean, think about it. We go to school for what, 19 months? Some of us go for 24 months. This is what it boils down to. This. Get this. Get it. Only 6 attempts. And if we score a 400 or less on this exam, that's it. We're done. We can't take the exam again. So do you guys see why I always use the word imperative all the time? Do you guys see why I do that? Because it is imperative. What are we doing? What exactly are we doing? If you took a review course out there or some courses out there, okay, I don't know, I don't drop names on courses. You took it and you still have not achieved success. Isn't it time that we try something different? There are pieces of the puzzle that are missing and we need to put them together immediately. Guys, I'm very compassionate about this because I know what I had to do to conquer this. I know the nights I spent studying, reviewing, going through this book, going through apps, doing all types of stuff just to make it happen. And I made it happen at my age. And I said it earlier. If you are younger than me on this platform or older than me, age is not a hindrance. You can actually go in there and smash this, like crush it, crush it. And I want to show you how because it worked for me. See, guys, you're not just talking to some YouTuber. I mean, yes, I am a YouTuber. I have more than one channel. Yes, I do. Okay. I'm not just a YouTuber. I'm actually licensed in the state of Texas. A lot of times, guys, you will hear me repeat things over and over and over because we have new viewers, okay, new subscribers. And you're probably looking at me right now like, who is in the world is this guy? I've never seen him before. I've seen other people advertising. What is he all about? Is he actually licensed? Is he actually talking facts? People want to know. If you're going to join the workshop and spend your money and spend your time, you want to know and make sure that this guy is actually licensed. He's actually going to coach us. He's actually a legit person, like real person. He's actually working as a PTA. You want to know all those things. You want to know all those things. And if I give you my name right now, first name, last name, everything legit. Everything. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. So join the workshop, guys. I can't say this enough. Um, You gain more out of me in the workshop. We dive deep. We cover the topics. Once you send me that email and I get you registered, I'll send you what we call the agenda, which is what we're going to cover in class for tomorrow. Okay. If you want to join both, it's fine. If you want to join the one at 2 o'clock and then come back and join the one for between 4 and 4:30, and also the one for Sunday at 5, it's okay because time is of essence. Time is of essence, and we have to make this work. We have to make it happen. And I've said this earlier. Think about it. When you take an exam and you pass, how does it make you feel? Don't you feel special? Don't you feel great? Don't you feel awesome? Guys, once you get this, it's once in a lifetime. You get the license the first time you got it. You're good. All you do is you take your continuing education credits to keep your license renewed. That's all you have to do. Now, when you get your license, it's your choice. If you decide, hey, I just want to work in a hospital, I don't want to do anything else, fine. I want to work in an outpatient clinic, that's fine. Hey, I want to work in a skilled nursing facility. That's just my thing. That's all I want to do. That's it. Well, that's your thing. That's what you want to do. Hey, I just want to do home health. It's up to you. The choices are out there, and there's plenty of jobs. Plenty. You know how when you go on Indeed and certain places are always advertising like they have jobs. I'm talking about outside of healthcare, and you apply and it takes forever. And when you submit your resume, AI goes through it and all this stuff. It's not the same in healthcare. For me, it's for my experience, guys. When I apply to places, I'm talking to people, actual people from those companies. I am, and I'm very grateful. So I want you guys to experience that success. Okay. Now there's plenty of other things in here, of course, that we're going to go over. I mean, but just come to the workshop. Come to the workshop and let's talk about it. Let's talk about certain things. And I've told you guys, okay? Anything you've learned, maybe not in this book or any other book that you're studying, is fair game. It's fair game. And the questions could come in different forms, okay? So we have to come in and know how to tackle those questions and get them and get the license. All right, guys. So possibly this evening, I want to go live again if possible and share more information and just kind of remind you guys of the workshop for tomorrow. Once again, my email address is my last name, aka LUSO, the number 40, at gmail.com. It's aka LUSO, the number 40 at gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll get you registered and we'll take it from there. Okay. All right. So please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. I appreciate all of you for what you do. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow in the workshop. Talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.